So if you're planning to entertain this weekend, lots of you are, there's a chance that your food could spoil all the fun if you don't handle it right. So food safety expert Tanya Brown joins us this morning. Foodborne illnesses affect millions of Americans, which is hard for a lot of us to believe because, we all like to think that we're safe in the kitchen, right? Good morning.
Exactly. Good morning.
So what mistakes do we make that leads to foodborne illnesses?
Well, most of the mistakes are that people don't follow the 4 steps to food safety. And those 4 steps are clean, separate, cook, and chill. Clean simply means make sure your hands are washed, your surfaces are clean prior to starting. Separate, don't cross-contaminate. Keep your raw fruits and vegetables separate from your raw meats and poultry. Cook, use a food thermometer and make sure that that food is cooked to the correct internal temperature. And chill, do not leave food hanging out on the table for people to graze past 2 hours. Make sure you get it into the refrigerator.
See, that's the key there, because a lot of us like to, make up these great dishes and then we put them out for the entire game, pre-game and post-game, which means that they're out for a lot longer than 2 hours, right?
Exactly. So we recommend that you keep those hot foods hot and those cold foods cold. So use chafing dishes, warming trays, crock pots, and place your cold foods on beds of ice. And that way your food stays warm and at the correct temperature and is still safe. But if you don't have those items, the simplest way to do that is to split your food in half. Put half of it into the oven, the other half on the table, and then around the 2-hour mark, which is halftime, just swap it out. That way the food stays hot, is fresh, and your family and friends are safe.
Now, Tanya, is there a food that's a worse offender than others? Like is chicken worse than, say, beef or barbecue?
No, it's not. There's no worse offender. I think the main offender is that if you don't cook it to the correct temperature, there could be some problems. So for like those chicken wings, 1.3 billion chicken wings will be consumed during the Super Bowl. And so if you don't cook it to 165 and use that food thermometer, you could just cut into it and look at it and you say that it's white and the juices are running clear, but that doesn't indicate that all the bacteria has been killed. So the only way that you can do that is by using a food thermometer and making sure that that thermometer reads 165 degrees.
Then you got to think about those foods that may have mayonnaise in them, like your pasta salad or your chicken salad.
Yeah, so you want to keep those on a bed of ice. You can keep them on the table on a bed of ice. Just watch the ice and make sure that you replace it periodically. And you don't have to put out large batches. You can actually keep some of it in the refrigerator and keep half of it out on the table. And then once again at halftime, swap it out.
Oh, good advice there. Good advice. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.